Welcome to the call. Okay, folks, I'm going to get the call started right now. I know other people are going to be joining the call. Just give me 1 second. I'm just going to get muted out because I don't want to try to keep you guys here all night. Again, my name is Steve Anderson, a.k.a. Master Builder. This call is in regards to the Feeder Matrix business opportunity. Feeder Matrix. I'm calling it the 175 deal. The 175 deal. Now, some of you may have already heard of the Feeder Matrix opportunity. I've known about it for about 2 weeks now, maybe longer than 2 weeks. I don't quite remember the first time it actually came across my desk. I do know when it first gets. In fact, somebody may be on this call right now who actually was the very first person to introduce this to me. But for those of you that know me, I mean really know me, you know that once I get involved with a business opportunity and it's really working well for me and my team, I tend not to deviate. I tend to stay very focused on that particular business opportunity. So at the time Feeder Matrix came across my desk, I was in that mode where I wasn't trying to look at anything else. I had to stay focused because there's so many business opportunities out there. You just can't look at all of them. There's just so many of them. I know I have some of my constituents, they have the ability to juggle 5, 6, 10 different programs at the same time. I don't know. I just haven't found a way to do that, because I tend to need to be there for my team. Like if they call upon me, I do a 3-way call, or if they have questions, or they need me to do a conference call, or whatever, I need to be there for that. I take it very serious. I take the role of being a sponsor very seriously. So, again, when this first came across my desk, I really didn't pay it any mind. I kind of looked it over, but I really didn't study it. But then another very good friend of mine, Lyle Alexander. Some of you on this call may know who Lyle Alexander is. Lyle sent it to me again this morning, early this morning. And because it came from Lyle, and I have a great deal of respect for Lyle. Not to say I don't have a great deal of respect for those of you who have sent me other business opportunities. I just know Lyle is kind of particular about what he gets involved in. I know if Lyle is involved, he's already pretty much checked the thing out. He's done his due diligence. Lyle is not meaning to be offensive or anything, but he is a computer geek. I mean, the guy is very technologically advanced. He's a lot more advanced than I am. He really does his research. So when Lyle sent it to me, I said, oh, okay, so what is this? Because Lyle doesn't send me stuff. He really doesn't. I mean, Lyle may send me an email every now and then just to see how I'm doing, but not necessarily a business opportunity kind of thing, So when Lyle sent it to me, I said, okay, what's this Lyle sending me? I mean, it must be important. But he said, I'm just going to read it to you real quick, and now I'm going to get into what this is about. I got another message from Feeder Matrix. I wonder what that could be. Someone just enrolled. That's what it is. This has been happening since I sent out that first text message, folks. Y'all, I'm gonna kind of give y'all an idea of what's going on here, but we about to get paid big time. I'll tell you that right now. Let me see here. You know what? Without delaying the call too much longer, because I know that email Lyle sent me is in another one of my emails accounts. But the subject of it says, Steve, this is something that we can bless other people with. That was the subject of Lyle's email. It didn't say anything about Feeder Matrix. It didn't say anything about turn $1.75 into $100,000. It didn't say anything like that. It just simply said, Steve, this is something we can bless other people. That's Lyle's spirit. That's his MO. I mean, Lyle is the real deal. Okay, he's the real deal. He's the truth. Okay, for those of you, I mean, the man's a farmer. think his family owns, I don't know, 5,000-acre farm. You know, they raise all kind of animals and what have you. He's in a very rural area, you see. So he's a very people-oriented person, very family-oriented person. So he sends me this Feeder Matrix deal. So I'm reading through, you know, the home page. I click on his link. I'm reading it. I mean, I'm really taking my time to read it this time. And I said, wow, this looks kind of interesting. Okay, this looks kind of. I got to admit there was a few typos in there, and I'm kind of anal like that. I mean, when I see little typographical errors, it does cause me a little alarm. Like a little bell goes off in my head. Oh man, there's a typo. I had to kind of overlook those little typos so I could really get through the whole website. So I read the entire website. I clicked on the disclaimers, the terms and conditions, you know, the privacy policies, the FAQs. I mean, I read over this entire website. I said, wow, $1.75, really? Come on. And then he introduced me to a young lady named Vicky. And we have a very active Facebook support group. We have about 3 different Facebook groups. And Vicky is very active in the group. So he introduced me to Vicky. And Vicky only started in this Feeder Matrix about 30 days ago. Not quite 30, maybe about 28, 29 days ago. She started with $1.75, y'all. Literally, $1.75. To date, she's earned over $32,000. And I've seen the proof. For real proof. Okay? I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. And she explained to me the strategy, though, of how she accomplished that in less than 30 days, which I'll go over with you on this call. I'm leaving those beeps on intentionally because, as y'all can see, people are still coming in. But what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to eliminate those beeps. Focus. Just a second here. What I've discovered about the Feeder Matrix, I mean, it's a feeder program. I mean, but really, it could be a primary business opportunity. I mean, for those of you, and most of us, if not all of us on this call, are probably in other business opportunities, okay? I mean, if you're an entrepreneur, I mean, you got to have other things going on. Even if you got a 9-to-5 job nowadays, you got to have some other streams of income coming in. It's not enough just to have a 9-to-5 anymore. So this can actually be used as a feeder for people who don't have the money to get involved with your primary program. Your primary program may cost, I'm in one business opportunity that costs $20 to get started, which isn't a lot of money. However, there are those who are struggling that don't have the $20. I mean, really, they don't have the $20. And I can relate to that. I mean, I've been there where I didn't have $5. Seriously. So I can relate to not having $20, okay? So your program may be $60, $100, $200, whatever. And it's difficult for people to get started. See, the key is people getting started. And even after they get started, most business opportunities require that you enroll other people or sell something, okay, to generate your cash flow. I mean, I am in a business that doesn't require that you enroll other people, but you do have to have monies to participate in that program. I mean, you do. They don't necessarily tell you that up front, but you learn later on that, wow, it's not just what they said. I still need to have some money set aside, like a couple of $100. They don't really tell you that up front, though. Okay, so anyway, most programs, though, require that you either enroll other people or you have to be selling something to earn your money. Now, in the Feeder Matrix, literally, a person starts with $1.75. There's no catches, there's no gotchas, no nothing. It is actually $1.75. Man, I'm like, whoa. So anyway, I went ahead, I signed up. And once you sign up, you fill in the registration form, and you log into your account because you're going to create a username and a password. And the system is going to tell you who to send your $1.75 to. Now, this is actually a business opportunity in that there is a product attached. I mean, they're basically downloadable products, online type products. marketing tools, that sort of thing. That's what you're actually paying your money for. So you are actually getting something in return for the money that you're spending. So this is not a gifting program, because gifting programs do not have products attached to them, okay? In fact, when you are instructed on who to send your monies to, it's a 3-step process. And it's so simple, y'all. It says, step 1, do this. Step 2, do that. Step 3, do this. And you're done. That's it. It doesn't take long to go through the process from start to finish. Anyway, the system's going to tell you who to send your monies to. And that person that you're sending it to, they would have set up the payment method that they want you to use. Now, they formerly had 4 different payment methods. A person can use PayPal, Solid Trust Pay, Perfect Money, or Payza, which used to be Alert Pay. Well, Alert Pay or Payza and Perfect Money has been removed from the list, okay, because both of them are no longer, at all. They're not being used, okay? They're having their own issues and challenges. Those are separate entities. So the only 2 payment methods we're using is PayPal and Solid Trust Pay. There is a third, but I really don't want to get into that third method. So PayPal and Solid Trust. The beautiful thing about PayPal is even if you don't currently have a PayPal account, you can set up a PayPal account right away. And the thing about PayPal, you can use your credit card or your debit card. All you have to do is attach your credit card or debit card to your PayPal account. So now you can give money, receive money, that sort of thing. You can even attach your bank account to your PayPal account. So once you have money in your PayPal, you can simply transfer it to your bank with no fees whatsoever. Okay, and PayPal is recognized all over the world. I prefer PayPal over Solid Trust Pay. Now, and some of y'all are saying, though, well, wait a minute, Steve, PayPal isn't MLM friendly, and I would agree with you. However, what I appreciate what the admins of Feeder Matrix is doing, they give you step-by-step instructions on how to make your payment through whichever payment method you select. So if you select PayPal, for instance, they're going to tell you, step number 1, put in the email address of this person right here. They give you the person's email address. Step number 2, click on, when you go to send money, goods and services. So they are telling you to click on goods and services. Now, normally, like when I tell people to send me money, I tell them to click on friends and family. That way, no fees are being charged. The sender nor receiver is getting charged a fee. See, that's what PayPal don't like, because now you cut PayPal out. And you know that if you're in a business, but you're telling people to send you money as if it was coming from a family or friend, then PayPal, that's the only way they make their money is off the fees. So that's why they tend to not be MLM friendly, because they're being cut out. But see, Feeder Matrix is telling us specifically to click on goods and services. See, that way PayPal gets its fees. Everybody is happy. So that's how that works. And so they're going to also, folks, please read the instructions on what they are telling you to do. They tell you exactly what to put, like when you're sending the money to the person, they tell you what to put in the message area. Like you have a subject box, you don't got to mess with that. But in the message area, you got to put from username, and it's going to have your username. So that person that's receiving your monies knows that it is coming from you. And now once you send your money PayPal, you're going to go to step number 3, and it's going to tell you to put the transaction number. There's going to be a box where you're going to select PayPal, whichever one you chose, Solid Trust. Click on which one you chose, and you're going to put the transaction number there. You're going to get sent. That way, the Feeder Matrix admins know that you sent the money, and the person who you sent it to, they will now know that you sent them that money. Now, once that person receives your payment, they will then check you off, confirm they received it, and if you choose to, at that point, you can now upgrade to the next level in the system. So that's basically how it works. There's 8 different levels that you can participate in. I'm going to go through those with you right now. And all of this is on the website. Now, Let me tell you about the basic structure of feeder matrix. It's a 4x4 matrix. All that simply means is this. Everyone has 4 positions on their first level. 4 positions on the first level, okay? And there's only 4 levels deep. So it means there's 4 on the first level, 8 on the second level, 16, you see, 4. It goes out 4 levels deep. That's it. That's all it is, 4 levels deep. So I think the full matrix only consists of maybe 320 people, I think, total. And that's in the whole matrix. That's all there is, 320, and all the positions are filled. So in a matrix that's relatively small, it doesn't take much to fill it, particularly when it only costs $1.75 to get in. So even though I'm not one to push spillover, I'm never one to push spillover. Anybody that knows me knows I usually speak against spillover. But I got to tell you, folks, with this one here, the sooner you get in, the better for you. Because, see, this is what happens. Like, for instance, by the time I signed up this morning, I was introduced by Lyle. I don't know if Lyle made it to the call or not. I did invite him. Let me see if Lyle is here. I don't see his name. That doesn't mean he's not here. I'm going to open it up shortly. But anyway, so by the time I signed up, I fell on Lyle's second level. His first level was already filled. There was already 4 positions was filled. So the first level is 4. The next level, I guess, is 16, like that. So I fell on his second level under a woman named Patricia. Okay. Now I don't know who Patricia is. I mean, I happen to be spillover for Patricia. I'm spillover for Patricia. That's it. I'm spillover. So Patricia got some spillover. Okay. Thank goodness she signed up when she did. Now, I am now under Patricia in that matrix. So my $1.75 went to Patricia. That's how that worked. Okay. Now, once Patricia cleared me, and the thing is, she didn't even clear me right away. I don't even think she knows that she even got the money yet because she's really not paying attention. So I actually had to send a support ticket into admin to let them know. Because now it says that if the person has not confirmed your payment within 48 hours, to send in a support ticket. And then admin would do it manually. That's 2 days. I'm not waiting no 2 days. I'm ready to move up now. I'm going all the way. Now, so what I did, I sent the support ticket in, and within about 30 minutes, I told them what happened. I said, look, I sent my payment to Patricia. Here's her username. Here's her email. Here's my transaction number. But she hasn't confirmed me yet, and I'm ready to upgrade. Please upgrade me manually. That's all I said. Guess what? Within 30 minutes, and here it is Saturday, they upgraded me. They went ahead and confirmed me. Bam, I'm good to go. So now the next position up is $5. Now, the $5, again, they're going to tell you who your $5 goes to. And that's how each of these work. It's going to tell you who to send it to. It's not necessarily going to go to the person who sponsored you. It's going to go to the next person up. That's how it works, however they fall. Now, let's just say, though, here's the deal. And this is how Vicky generated this $32,000 so fast. See, what Vicky did, she went ahead and upgraded all the way up to the final one, which is $320. Because there's 8 of them. For those of you that have not yet had a chance to go to the website, let me give you each of the 8 phases. Okay, it is all in one matrix, y'all. It's not like there's 8 different matrices. There's only one matrix. Wherever you fall is where you fall. So if you happen to get in early, then there's a possibility. I'm not guaranteed, please, I'm not guaranteed that you're going to get spillover. I want it to be on the record that I'm letting you know it is not guaranteed. However, the possibility is great that you will. Why? Because we're early in the game. And anybody who knows me, I mean, really, anybody, you know I'm a builder. It's what I do. I mean, I'm going to be blasting this bad boy throughout the stratosphere. Listen, I'm serious. Listen, I did the math on this one, y'all. Look. Vicky did over 32,000 in 30 days, and she told me how she did it. My game plan, I'm going to do like 25,000 before the end of this year in this one. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. See, now, for instance, at the $1.75, you're going to get 4 payments of $1.75 because that's on your first level, right? So that's $7 that you're going to receive total. That's $7. Now, when you upgrade to the second level, the second tier, if you would, that's $5. Now, remember, you're now qualifying for, 16 $5 payments. So that's $80. That's $80 potential right there, just at the $5 level. And then when you upgrade to $10, that's the third tier, your potential is now $640. Okay? When you upgrade to the fourth tier, which is $20, your potential now is $5,120. I don't think that's right. I think that's a typo. I'm going to go back over. I think that one is a typo. I'm going to tell you quite honestly, I think that one is a typo. I could be wrong. Wow. Is that right? Maybe it is right. Wait a minute. Yeah, that is right. Daggone, I'm just now seeing that for the first time. Moving right along. The next tier, I'm going to tell you why I thought it was a typo, is $40. Your potential is $160. I now understand why that is. I got it now. The next tier is $80. Your potential is $1,280. That's tier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the fifth. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the sixth tier, $80. The next tier up, the seventh, is $106, and these are all one-time payments. And you're paying for product every step of the way. There's a different product you're getting with each payment. When you log into your back office, it says downloads. When you click on download, you can download your product. These are downloadable products. So the next tier, the seventh tier, is $160. Your potential is $10,240. And then the final tier, which is $320, your potential is $81,920. So that's a total potential of $99,447. That's basically with a completed matrix. That's what a completed matrix would earn you in this. And it only takes about 320 people to complete a matrix. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Now, the way Vicky earned that $32,000 so fast. First of all, she upgraded right away. As soon as she made her payment and it was received by the recipient, she didn't wait to get all of her payments, like at the $175. She didn't wait till she got her $7. She immediately upgraded to the $5 tier. And then as soon as she was confirmed at $5, she upgraded to 10 and then to 20. She upgraded all the way up. She didn't wait until she got her payment. Now, why did she do that? Well, let me explain. Because let's just say, for instance, let's say you choose to refer somebody to this, okay? And you're at the $1.75 level, right? Well, you're going to get the $1.75, right? However, let's say that person you referred decides to move up before you. Well, guess what? Their payment rolls up to the next qualified person. That's right. That's how that works. So that's what happened in Vicky's case. By the time she paid her $320, now, folks, this all happened within the past 30 days. She received 65 $320 payments, 65 of them. And that was just at that level. Remember, she's receiving on all of the levels. Because, see, some of the people upgraded before their inviter upgraded. So the funds rolled up to her. That's how that works. See, that's why she did it. Because she didn't want to take a chance of someone she referring deciding to go all the way, and she's not in a position to capitalize on that. So that's basically what you did. Now watch this, and then I'm going to be done. I'm going to open up for some Q&A. Listen to this. So I'm like, well, so is that the end of it then? I mean, because remember, folks, there's people falling on your 5th level, your 6th level. There's people falling below that 4th level. So if any of those people, remember, if their sponsor, whoever they fell up under, whoever invited them, if they are not qualified at that level, it rolls up. So that means you could be receiving payments from people who's on your 10th level, your 20th level. It doesn't matter if the people between you and them are not qualified. They didn't upgrade yet. That's how that works. Now, my question was, okay, well, let's say you have a completely filled matrix, right? All the positions are filled. I mean, there's only like 320 positions. I mean, I've done that like in a week in businesses that cost more than $1.75. Come on. It's not going to take nothing. I mean, listen, I'm just talking about from my experience. There may be those of you who are on this call who you've never been able to sponsor anybody before for whatever reason. We can get into laws of attraction and all that kind of good stuff. But I know what I'm capable of doing. I know me and my team can fill a matrix that only has 320 positions. We could fill that in no time flat. Maybe a week on the outside. 2 weeks. Forget that. A week. We're only talking $1.75 here. That's it. Come on. Please. My point is this. Okay, so what happens when your matrix is filled? Is that the end of it? You can't earn any more? No. What happens? They allow you now to open a new position. See, you can't have more than one position in this from the same IP address. I mean, if you're in the same household, because I tried this with my wife, and y'all are using the same internet service, you can't sign anybody else up in your household. I tried it, and it didn't work. We tried our smartphones. We tried our different computers. But I thought it was like IP address, computer to computer. No, I think they're tracking like whatever internet service you're using in your household. So we found a way to get around that. We called somebody else and had them sign her up. Once they're signed up, then you can use your in-home computer to access as many accounts as you want to have. But the point is, you can only have one account per household. However, once you have paid all the way up to 320, even though your matrix isn't filled, they'll let you take another position now. That's right. So anyone else new you personally sponsor, they will start that new matrix now. So you could be having 2 of these matrices running simultaneously. So one matrix will yield you 100,000. Then a second matrix, that's a 200,000. You follow where I'm coming from? And it could possibly be the same folk following you through. It's blowing my mind. But you start with $1.75. That's the entry level. So on that note, I think I'm done talking. I'm going to open this thing up for some Q&A. Here we go. Okay, the Q&A session is started. Let me just say this for the benefit of those who are listening to this recording. I'm finished with the overview at this point. Don't feel obligated to listen any longer. If you're interested in getting started, please get back in contact with whoever invited you onto this call.